The final student speaker this morning is the top performer in the class academically. His incredible effort is second to none this year, and the record shows that he's invested himself in remarkable achievements over his time here. But beyond that exemplary record on paper is a Plymouth North success story. He's a young man whose journey over these 4 years can relate to all of us, and that journey's message is one of triumph. This young man approaches the stage not just for the academic excellence, but for the impressive career, I believe, that is a model of exactly what we need when we say that at North, with perseverance and grit and effort and the belief in making tomorrow a little bit better than today, our students can be anything and achieve their dreams at this school. So I am so honored to introduce a young man whose hard work and talent and charisma has him destined for some pretty incredible achievements ahead. Please welcome our valedictorian of the class of 2025. He'll be attending Worcester Polytechnic Institute in the fall, Mr. Evan Johnson, to the podium.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Pisano, school committee members and elected officials, Dr. Campbell and central office staff, Plymouth North administration, members of the classes of 1950, 1975, and 2000, faculty, staff, parents, guardians, and invited guests. Welcome to these commencement exercises honoring the graduating class of 2025. And most of all, to the class of 2025, our class, thank you for surviving, for showing up, for staying. We made it. Before I say anything else, let me offer my deepest gratitude, not as tradition, but as truth. Thank you to the teachers and staff who gave when we had nothing left to give. Thank you to my siblings, my parents, and my grandparents. Your unwavering love was the net that caught me when I was in free fall. And to every classmate sitting here today, sweating in navy blue, I hope you feel the full weight of what you've just done. You didn't just finish high school, you survived it. And for some of us, that meant more than anyone knew. For those who haven't met me, hi, my name is Evan. I'm honored to speak as our class valedictorian. But please don't let that word fool you. Don't let it paint a picture of perfection. I'm not standing here because I have all the answers. I'm standing here because I had to ask the hardest questions. My path wasn't paved with perfect study habits and Eagle of the Month certificates. It was carved in silence, between hospital bed sheets and across journal pages. Before I walked the halls of this school, I was already fighting for my life. The summer before freshman year, something in me went quiet. While the world outside hummed with lawnmowers and birdsong, inside, I felt like I was fading, like I was drifting further from the surface and no one could see. I spent that time in treatment learning how to stay, how to eat when I didn't feel hungry, how to speak when I didn't know what to say, how to hold on to everything when everything in me wanted to let go. Most people were starting high school with nerves about getting lost in the hallway. I was just trying not to disappear. I don't share this for sympathy. I share it because I know someone else here might understand. And if no one has told you lately, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad we're here. But I'm not here to trauma dump. I'm here to tell you what happened after. Here I am. Not just alive, but burning. The British playwright Oscar Wilde once wrote, "Never regret thy fall, O Icarus of the fearless flight, for the greatest tragedy of them all is to never feel the burning light." Yes, I fell, but when I hit the ground, I did not shatter. I ignited. In the video game Fallout, Joshua Graham says, "I survived because the fire inside me burned brighter than the fire around me." That's how I lived. Not because the flames disappeared, but because I became one. At first, the fire was just pain, rage, the desperate need to prove I could still stand. But then, the fire became something more. It became purpose, compassion, a story. Because when you've walked through shadows, you start to see other people's flames. The flickers they hide, the sparks they're afraid to show. You stop judging. You start listening. You realize just how much bravery it takes to keep going when no one knows how much it hurts. And what I've learned is this: we all carry flames. We walk these halls surrounded by illusions. Straight A students hiding panic attacks, athletes masking scars, class clowns who cry themselves to sleep. We pretend so well. But the truth, some of us weren't sure we'd make it here. Not because we were incapable, but because life made it so hard to believe we could. And yet, here we are. To anyone still in that darkness, still wondering if they matter, please hear me. You do. You're not too much. You're not broken. You're not a burden. You are a story that is still unfolding. Now look around you. Look at these faces. We don't know what someone else is carrying. We can only see what's shown externally, what people want us to see. We can't see the weight inside their chest, the wounds beneath their hoodie, the battles they fight when the hallway is empty. We are so quick to judge, so slow to listen. So I ask you this. After today, find someone you don't know. Ask them what they've been through. Not what they do or what college they're going to, but who they are. Let them tell their story. And you, tell yours. Because if there's one thing I know for sure, it's this. Silence is deadly, but stories save. To the class of 2025, when the world screams at you to shrink, grow louder. When the fire rages around you, burn brighter. And when you feel like giving up, remember this moment. You, me, us. We are not perfect, but we are here. So stay until your scars become stories, until your name feels like your own again, until you can laugh without flinching, until the light changes. Because someone out there, someone you haven't even met yet, needs your fire to survive. Thank you for letting me share my truth. Thank you for helping me stay. And thank you for being here, alive, and in this moment. Congratulations to the incredible, burning class of 2025. Never let your flame die out. Thank you.
Important message that's ever been delivered on this stage, my friend.
I told you. That kid is outstanding. Let's hear it for Evan one more time. That's a confidence and a boldness that we need. So I have to follow that. I'm going to. It's not going to be as good, but that's okay. I'm just going to be me. So thank you, Evan. That was awesome. So I'm going to start by